Hi folks, second day on the EJAGFEST 2015 in Germany. Main topic is the Atari Jaguar, but I want to show you something about the single QL. Here we have the MIST FPGA computer, which is able to run several computers from the 80s and 90s. And since August this year, there is a QL core available, and during this weekend I was able to try it out and even to do some configuration on a disk image to be able to run my own 80s software on it. Let's fire it up. While the machine is booting, we immediately get the screen and a menu to select the cores, and I will now select the QL core. And immediately after, it boots up the operating system with the standard hardware configuration of 128K. I go in, change the RAM to 640K and do a reset. Reset takes a bit longer because the machine speed is like the original QL, but we have the operating system and the SD card driver present, and we are able to read and write data from a QL disk image on the SD card. The boot program boots into QTop user front-end menu, where one can select the machines. I pressed escape now to interrupt and load manually a piece of graphic software which I wrote in the 80s. First, I loaded the TOR 16 Super Basic emulator for the QL, and now I start the executable with the name Animator, which is the QTop-Animator demo package. It starts with the speed of an original QL, which means it takes a while until the screen is set up, and one can see it's version 1.5, last changed in 1995. Now let's select an object type called 3D walls and enter some parameters to make sure that 640K is enough to make a smooth animation. So the objects only scale up to 50, where the maximum value would be 55. And also choose no sound and give it a go with the first draw, then move mem, which is something like a blitter, software blitter feature. And let's run it. So first, the object is being drawn by the graphic commands, and each frame is saved to the random access memory until the memory is full. And then we get the smooth animation with the software blitter I wrote some almost 30 years ago. So give it a second try with a little bit larger offset. So go in, say scale again, dynamically from small to big, and say the step is 2. This is what I was not choosing before. Okay. And again, let's draw the frames and store it to the memory. You see, the offset is now larger, and we can expect that it does a full cycle, so end-to-end animation. Okay. For a computer with 8-bit data bus, it's not that bad, considering that the screen area is 32K, and we're running a Motorola 68008 processor at 7.5 megahertz. Okay. Now let's go again back to the menu of the MIST FPGA and do a reset and start another instance. This time we choose the regular way of booting the machine. In the menu we select it's a simpler QL, we press F3, loads all the necessary extensions, and then fires up the system manager, the desktop, which is called QTop-Desk. There's a button, start, and because there's no real-time clock in the machine with a battery backup, the clock has been reset to January 1st, 1961, so we don't want to set the clock. We get the splash screen of QTop-Desk, my company logo from the 80s, and you see it's published 1988 to 1995. It's fully mouse controllable. Not sure the mouse works. It works smoothly. And we go to desk and choose system info, and we see that it's Minerva loaded with the pointer environment, QL compatible screen resolution, and some other information. Okay, that was a short run on the MIST FPGA with the QL core, which has been done by the guy who developed the machine. So this has been done in summer 2015 in about a week. So the whole QL emulation or implementation took a little bit more than a week. I hope you enjoyed, and I wish you a good time, and I say QL forever.